Act 3. Just walk in a straight line. This is quite easy until you find Clarissa. You find her here, you talk to her, and then you go bottom and you have reached the town. Here you go straight, right, to the slums. What you do at slums, you go in a straight line. And
when I'm ready, and not before.
Actually, you don't have to go in a straight line. The idea is for you to find the toxic sewers, and when you find the toxic sewers, see where you find stairs that lead you down. So these stairs lead me down. I can walk down. So now I'm heading straight to the left side to the extremity. If the layout would lead me to the right side, I would go to the right side. But because it's on the left side, I would just run straight to the left side as much as possible, like this, and then try to navigate forward as much as possible. And most of the time you're going to get to the next zone, like this. If the layout would lead me to the right, I would apply the same thing to the right side. This is Slums. Crematorium, I've got to be honest, I don't know exactly how Crematorium works. What I usually do is check for dead ends, see if this zone is blocked. This zone is blocked, so most likely I'm going to go bottom and try to stay in the middle of the map, because usually this is where you find the trial in the middle of the map, whether it is bottom or top, left or right side. It's going to always be somewhere in the middle. And now basically I just walk around. I don't know how to explain to Crematorium because I don't know it myself, but I know that when I find this zone right here, these big stairs, this zone on the minimap
has been good to you.
Here, hope you can see now because there are no MTX, I find Tolman. As I said, I don't know the layouts perfectly. I'm not a racer, I'm just a casual guy. Basically for Crematorium, try to walk around in the middle of the map for a few rooms to find out the trial. Most of the time you're going to get it right. Now the sewers, I guess I should show you.
Just make life complicated.
I cannot use a waypoint. So let's show you the sewers. So the sewers, you're always going to find a quest item before you reach the waypoint. So whether it is whether you see it on the minimap or you don't, if you don't see it on the minimap, it's going to be here on the left. But usually you're going to see it on the minimap, you don't have to go all the way to the left. So now this would be the first quest item. Now you're going to reach the waypoint and you're not going to find any other quest item until you reach the waypoint. When you reach the waypoint, if this zone right here, it's an open layout, it means that the third quest item is going to be located top. Because this is not an open zone, it's a very small room right here. What I do at this point, I take this quest item and then I go down one room and then try to go to the right. Always. So this is where I found the quest item. I went to the right and down one room and then I proceeded to the right as much as possible, and this would be the third quest item. And from this point onwards you walk straight top and hit the new zone. I'm going to show you, hopefully I can give you other examples. So this is a large room, it's open room, so it means that the next quest item is going to be top left, always. Like this, so this would be the next quest item, and then you would proceed usually this way. Try to stay top right, top, to find the marketplace. What you do at the marketplace, you basically go to the right and stick to this wall and see where it leads you. Don't let go of these walls. You will find the waypoint and you will find the way for the new zone as well. So you find the waypoint. Let's show you the catacombs. Basically, catacombs are somewhere in the middle. The layout, the trial is going to be somewhere in the middle. Just try to stay in the middle of the map to the best of your ability. And here's the trial. Don't go to extremities. Just try to go to the middle most of the time, and you're going to find the trial. Let's continue. So to progress from the marketplace, keep following this wall. If you know the layouts, you're going to do some skips, but if you don't know the layouts and you don't want to do any backtracking, any unnecessary backtracking, just follow this wall and you are always going to go to the next area, which is going to be the Battlefront. What you do at the Battlefront, you walk straight, and what you're going to see this river right here. On the left side of the river, it's going to be the waypoint, always. The moment you have crossed the river, it's going to be the waypoint. Sometimes you're going to walk a little bit further up to find the waypoint, but it's always going to be on the left side of this river right here. And here is going to be the quest item. To find the docks, you just simply walk in a straight line right here, and you're always going to find the docks. Now, once you're in the Battlefront and you want to go to Solaris, what you do, you follow this river right here. Follow, kill little monsters, follow. And once you see this statue, it will point in some direction, and it points here. It means that Solaris Temple is going to be in this zone. If it pointed in other direction, you would go in the direction that this statue points. Now let's show you Solaris Temple. Solaris Temple, it's basically you're going to make a U. So try to make a U to the best of your ability. Mainly go in the straight line and see if it turns you. See how the layout turns you. Now you have reached the waypoint. At this point you're trying to make a U as possible. So the entrance and the exit is going to make a U most of the time. It's going to change a little bit, but most of the time it's going to make a U. Now this was a different, not necessarily a U, more like a complete turn, but usually this next portal is going to be somewhere in this area. But at the beginning, try to make this U right here. Try to make this U to the waypoint. Most of the time you're going to get it right. Solaris Temple. Basically what you do at Solaris Temple, walk in a straight line. And then when you see that you're stopped, change direction and walk in a straight line as well. And most of the time you're going to get it right. So walk in a straight line. As much as possible, walk in a straight line. And when you're forced to change direction, there you have it. This is the waypoint, this is where you would get the quest item. So this is Solaris level 2. Now what you would do, you'd go to the sewers, and from the sewers you would go to the Ebony Barracks. I'm going to show you real quick. Here would be the waypoint. By walking straight, you're going to find Gravicious and Lunaris Temple, and by walking from the waypoint in this zone, always you're going to find Imperial Gardens. So, at a 45-degree angle to the right, top right, you're going to find Imperial Gardens. Now I'm going to show you Lunaris and Obviously here you're going to find Gravicious, but if you go past Gravicious, keep heading in a straight line, you're going to find Lunaris, and Lunaris is going to be either in this zone or here. So it's going to be either here, north, or east, whatever
I'm ready and not
this is. Northeast. Lunaris pretty much walk in a straight line, and when you're forced to change direction, change direction. But basically this is how you complete Lunaris. Just walk in a straight line, you're forced to change direction, change direction. Lunaris level 1. Forced to change direction. Now I'm forced to change direction again, go left, straight line as well. And there you have it. It's quite linear. This layout is quite linear. Let's show you Lunaris level 2. Basically, Lunaris level 2 means if you're seeing stairs that go up, it means you're on the right track. If you're not seeing stairs, you're not on the... So here I know there are stairs, so it's good direction, I can continue this way. And now I need to find more stairs. There's no really good way to read this layout, or at least I'm not aware of. But usually just as long as you're climbing stairs, you're on the good. And now this is where if you see two cards like this, it means you're on the wrong track. So going here would be a dead end. But if you see only one card, you're going on the right direction. So now you just follow this road, pretty linear, until you see more cards. You don't need to change your direction. So it's quite linear, it's fairly simple. Anyway, this was Lunaris 2. Let's show you Imperial Gardens and Sceptre of God. I'm not going to show you library mainly because I don't know it, but I'm going to show you how to find it. Imperial Gardens always follow this road. On the minimap it looks like this, so as long as you're following the road, you're not going to get lost. So follow the road, follow the road, follow the road. Once again, follow the road, and you're at the waypoint. Continuing to the right. Now this will lead to library because it goes to the left. I'm going to show you. So this would be library, and this would be upper Sceptre of God. So if you just follow this road like this, you're going to reach Sceptre of God, and usually the trial is going to be somewhere in this area. Because this is blocked, it means that I'm probably going to have to go this way to find the trial. But it's almost always in this area. There you have it. There's the trial, there's the book, there's the trial. Let's show you Sceptre of God now. Sceptre of God is mainly a straight line. The problem is you don't really know which angle. I mean, if it's... I don't know how to explain it. So, after you climb the stairs, it's usually going to be either a straight line here, or in the other direction, which should be like this. So you don't always know which way to take, but it's usually a straight line, either this way or this way. here I can either go bottom or I can go like this, top right. I wanna go top right. As I said, I don't know. So this is the waypoint, it means it was the other way around. Look, straight line. This is basically how you navigate Sceptre of God. And the same thing is true for upper Sceptre of God. Only the last floor is more like 30-degree angle line. But most of the time, the waypoint, the portal for the next zone is going to be a straight line, as you've seen here. Anyway, this was Act 3. You do this until you reach Dominus.